Hi guys. Okay, so today, I'm just jumping right into it. Uh, I kind of don't have a lot of time. I didn't get started as early as I wanted to. Ended up sleeping a lot later than I had planned on. But I got out kind of late and uh, kind of had a little bit of an issue finding a ride home. But talked to a friend of ours yesterday, and the trailer park that he lives in. Him and his friend live in town, and uh their landlord is going to be having they're going to have a few trailers coming up available soon. There's a few people moving out, and I talked to the guy today, and he told me just to keep texting him and see if we can make it a definite thing and move into town, so we're only about 10 minutes from work on foot instead of having to worry about finding a ride. But we still have the property. I won't give that up. It's our property is our permanent residence. We just need the vehicle, and that's a little farther down the road, but um so that's that, and kind of sitting funky, and I'm hoping I don't have an issue. So, alright, I'm just gonna jump right into it. Today's is on how to grow your own animal feed. And it's called How to Grow Your Own Livestock Feed for Pigs, Chickens, Goats, Sheep, and Cows. Alright, here we go. It would be almost impossible for us to grow 100% of the feed we need for our animals, but we can grow a lot of it. Here's how we grow our own animal feed. Since we live in the north, sorry, I'm battling ads at this point. Since we live in the north, we have a short growing season and a long, cold, snowy winter. But we do grow what we can. Our pigs and chickens have their own garden here in the valley, and they even do some of the work in there for us. Concept. We offset a lot of the feed costs, and you can too. Here's how to grow your own animal feed. How to grow your own animal and livestock feed. Okay, the animal garden has about 3,000 square foot of veggies, grown mostly for our pigs and chickens. I say mostly because I'm not above going down there and forking up a nice bunch of carrots or beets to sell at the farmer's market, if I'm running out of those in the main garden. I plant my seeds and seedlings very close together to help keep down the weeds. As the plants grow, we can thin them out and feed them to the animals. Didn't think about that one. Over time, we are picking larger thinnings and still letting the other plants grow. Because the vegetables are going to the animals, we don't always have to pick them fresh in their prime. The larger the plants get, the less feed we have to buy. Over the season, this adds up to hundreds of dollars. In this garden, we have collards, broccoli, carrots, potatoes, Swiss chard, mangels, 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 and sugar beets. Many of these are later season vegetables, so we pick seasonally to feed the pigs and chickens. By September, we have finished the chard and broccoli and still have the mangels. I want to say mangels or mangles. I don't know. Beets, carrots, and potatoes to feed off. Often we will feed these root crops off to the pigs until mid-November when they are butchered. Feed pigs from the livestock garden. We have a wood stove down at the barn. Every day during the season we fire up the stove with canners on top full of veggies. How long the food lasts depends on how many pigs we have. When we had 6, we fed one full canner load in the morning and another in the evening. Just some of the veggies picked for the meal including beets, sugar beets, rutabagas, turnips, and mangels. Mangels. I'm going to say mangels. mangels. Sorry. I think you guys want to see my boobs. We try to fill 1 wheelbarrow a day. This will fill 2 canners to the top and then some. There's a whole lot of natural organic livestock feed right there. Think of how delicious this meat will be since it has no chemicals or preservatives, plus the pigs have been eating healthy, fresh garden vegetables. We chop the leaves off to give to our hens, then they also get some of the cooked vegetables too, but they love all the leaves fresh. They make quick work of them when it's hot and sunny out. I bring the leaves into the coop or at least into the shade for them so they don't wilt as fast. Sometimes I tie a big bundle of the leaves and hang it upside down for them to grab at. They love that and it keeps them entertained. They eat every bit of it. I remember that. The roots and the stalks go off to the pigs. They will eat them raw, but if you feed potatoes, they should be cooked. Always. Don't ever feed potato or tomato leaves to your livestock. Put those leaves in the compost. Potato and tomato leaves, don't feed them to the livestock. Put them on the compost and they will be fine for decomposing. But animals and humans should not eat them. Our canner will get fed to these 3 pigs in late afternoon along with our grain. The other will be fed the following morning with their breakfast grain. Pigs really enjoy garden vegetables. It's good for them and it gives their pork a wonderful flavor. The more I read, the more I want to try to raise a few pigs and actually try this myself. When we eat pork from pigs we have raised and pastured, we know what we are eating, and you know that there's no chemicals in it that are from injections that they shouldn't be given. More importantly, we know what we are not eating, chemicals or preservatives. Sorry. Nothing but awesome, naturally raised pork. And the pigs have had a wonderful life while they are with us. They get to run and play, wallow in the mud, and sleep in the shade of the willows. I think I might plant some willow trees on our property. There is labor involved in growing an animal garden. There is no way around that. But if you put in the time, you can grow your own animal feed for the cost of the seeds. Using pigs and chickens to clean up your garden. Come late fall, just prior to butchering, let your pigs into the animal garden. They will clean up whatever you have left for them. They'll root up the soil again, tilling it with their noses. They'll fertilize it too for the following year. Chickens can be let in after your garden is well established. When seedlings are young, they are a temptation to chickens and they will massacre your garden in a very short time. By midsummer, you should be able to let your chickens in there to gather some of their own food. If you are concerned about them doing too much damage, you could put them in your garden about 2 hours before dusk. When dusk rolls around, the chickens will most likely already be back in their coop. Start to grow your own animal feed. You will be surprised at how much money you can save. Let your animals do some of the work for you while they are with you. They love to work and you will love the benefits. More country living. Okay, sorry. Oh, I guess that was it. That was a very short video. Okay, well, so there's that one on growing your own feed for your animals. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get this video up there. I might go ahead and do the second one then. So I will see you guys in the next video in a few minutes. Bye, guys.